The heroic story of Master Sergeant Roy Benavidez. One of the most remarkable stories of heroism comes from Master Sergeant Roy Benavidez, whose courage during the Vietnam War saved the lives of at least 8 soldiers and earned him the Medal of Honor. On May 2, 1968, Benavidez, then a member of the U.S. Army Special Forces, was stationed at a base camp in Vietnam when a reconnaissance team was ambushed by North Vietnamese troops. The team was pinned down in a remote location, and they were taking heavy casualties. Benavidez, hearing the distress call, immediately volunteered to rescue the trapped soldiers, despite knowing the dangers involved. When he arrived on the scene, the situation was dire. The enemy forces were overwhelming, and Benavidez's helicopter was hit by enemy fire during its landing. Nevertheless, he managed to escape the helicopter and ran toward the injured soldiers, fully aware of the risks. Benavidez carried wounded soldiers to safety while under intense enemy fire, and despite being shot multiple times, once in the stomach, once in the leg, and once in the back, he refused to stop. At one point, Benavidez was even knocked unconscious by a grenade blast, but after regaining consciousness, he continued to drag his comrades to safety. He provided cover fire and directed artillery strikes on enemy positions, all while constantly moving through the battlefield under fire. Benavidez made several trips back to the scene, continuing to fight and carry out rescues until all the soldiers were safe. After the mission, Benavidez was evacuated, but his wounds were so severe that he was initially believed to be dead. Against all odds, he survived and later received the Medal of Honor from President Ronald Reagan in 1981 for his extraordinary acts of valor. Benavidez's legacy as one of the most courageous men in U.S. military history lives on. His actions on that day serve as a powerful example of selflessness, bravery, and the relentless spirit of those who serve in combat. His heroism continues to inspire countless others around the world.